Here. Uh, yes. Welcome back. I'm to start part 2 of Throwback Thursday. Resuming Kunio's adventure. That, of course, was Exile Vilify from the soundtrack of Portal 2 by The National. And seemed a particularly appropriate tune, given the short stick that Kunio has been getting outside of Japan. Onward we go. You're probably learning a few Japanese words as we go here, as some of these things get repeated. As a matter of fact, a lot of this title is going to look familiar. In fact, I'm going to go to a second line to finish this out. So we have Neketsu Dodgeball Boo Soccer Hen. Yes, soccer edition, essentially. Soccer edition of Dodgeball. It's a strange way of phrasing it, but Japanese certainly do like their insanely long titles now, don't they? So this is again a Famicom title. And it is from May 1990. Oh, Jezendar. Oh, no. I missed a follow, didn't I? I think I caught somebody following just after I walked away. Double check on that. David Zerus. It's my best guess, anyway. Thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope I continue to entertain you and perhaps even educate you. So let's get this mysterious game loaded. As you might imagine, it does in fact have something to do with soccer. Quite a bit, in fact. It is a soccer game. There they are, practicing their dodgeball, and sure enough... Because these games always begin with a challenge outside of the high school. Incidentally, the US version of this game is going to have nothing even remotely like this. It has no intro whatsoever. This is once again a recurring theme. Things just get edited out. River City Soccer! In a sense, it's going to feel like that, yes, but that is actually not the US name of the game. Stage 1. Yeah, you may recognize some of those character names from earlier games, and of course Kunio himself is first there. Not going to change any of those. Kunio is the center because of course he is. Ooh. Ah! the same hard line regarding character animations, their faces and whatnot, very similar. As you can see, it's all ooh, crap. I was hoping to get another pass off to Kunio there. Give me that. Nope. Missed with my tackle there. Kunio dekes to the right, he shoots to the left. Oh, the goalie gets the save! Ugh! Come on. I have never been much one for sports games, but actually I suppose that's becoming very apparent here. What the hell did he just do? Oh, well, that's out of bounds. Look at this guy knocked out on the field. Yes! Goal! I'm sorry, I'll stop that. Oops. Trying to set up a super shot wasn't working so well for me there. Ah. I'll finish out the half. See if I can get another goal at the last second here. No. Ah yes, both buttons together for a bicycle kick. Half the time. Spending his time thinking about the. Oh, maybe I should. Yeah, you know what? I'll finish out the game. What the hey? Whoops. Damn. Like way off the screen right now. You can totally do this funky little bouncy thing just by holding in the buttons. Try to pass that down, but I didn't want it. I didn't ask you to pass it back. Yes! There we go. This game is actually a lot of fun. They did a very good job with this. Yes! This one in the back, it seems. Ugh. You really only directly control Kunio here, by the way. The others you just simply give directions to. Suggestions, as it were. Pass it to me, or take the shot. So it actually feels particularly character-oriented. Do that. No, I was not. I did not time that right, even remotely. Yes! Kunio on point! On point tonight! Look at that beautiful, beautiful shot he took. Someone else make a shot on goal, no? Be that. Get in there! Get it! Oh! Nope. Nah, that's time. Niket's High School wins! I think she's supposed to be their manager. I think is how it plays out. Alright, that was enough. That was enough to show that off. I'm surprised I did as well as I did there. It's been a very, very long time since I played that. I'll played its US version anyway. Nintendo themselves actually did the port for this game. And they made that perfectly clear by putting their own name in the title. Nintendo World Cup. Go. Oops. Back here, emulator window. So, this is going to look very, very similar. Yeah, I would point out that versus match mode can be played with as many as 4 people. You've got the NES 4 score kicking around. You can do a 2-on-2. It's a lot of fun. Yes, you have a choice of team here. It's no longer a, it takes the, sort of the hard line. There's no story intro, there's no character selection, as it were. Although, notably, for the first time, if you actually choose to play as the Japanese team, you don't get the interstitials, you don't get the intro, you don't get any of that fun stuff. But notice the names. Notice the names. Kunio, Ricky, yeah, they're actually on the same team here. Should your teammates shoot? Yes, frequently, sometimes. No, not at all. Huh, I probably should have changed that option. There we go. What am I trying to do? There we go. But perhaps you noticed that although they kept the names, they changed the sprites! That doesn't look like Kunio! I don't know what they did or why. So yes, for the first time we actually have their names kept intact in the US. But they changed the faces! This guy can't catch a break! It's like it's somebody else that's named Kunio. Oh, turn around. Damn. Also, I'm doing a lot worse this than I was, in the other game. not who I wanted to pass it to, but I'll take it. Oops, I moved. That was my fault. Yes. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, they got one in there. They actually put more time on the clock, too. I seem to recall it being 1.5 minutes for the first game. And here it's... what was it, 4 minutes? So yeah, it's a lot longer. As a matter of fact, I've already shown off everything that I needed to. You get to the point. It was the, basically the same game, but yeah, all the story, all the plot, and of course, our grand protagonist, master of dodgeball and beating up punks, once again, edited. And I'm afraid the worst is yet to come. We're not even there yet. Alright, next on the agenda. Just entirely serendipitously that these things ended up alternating between beat-em-ups and sports games. That I'm actually just doing them in chronological order, as it happens. The next Kunio game that got released in the US was actually for the Game Boy. So we're getting a little old school here. Actually need to do a small amount of setup for the emulator to do that. I forget the magic number. Okay. 600 by 550. Change this. Okay. Center this window here. And this is a an original Game Boy monochrome color. Monochrome color? The hell is wrong with me? That made no sense. That made no sense whatsoever. It is a monochrome game. It predates the Game Boy Color. And this title is going to take me a moment to get through, so bear with me. Neketsu Koha Kunio-kun, which you may recall as being the Japanese title of the original game. Bangai Ranto Hen. Who's that Hen again? Center that a bit. Technos. This is from December 1990. Bangai Ranto Hen is translated by Wikipedia as The Further Brawls. Close enough. Probably sounds better than one would come up with. Yeah, I don't know the translation of that. But, that kind of says it all right there, doesn't it? Yes, I'm using the, I think it's like the dark blue color palette. It seems to be the best for general purposes. I forget what directions it is. Yep, so here we are. More people to beat up. Only 2 buttons on the Game Boy, so we have punch and kick here. So we do actually have nicely animated knockdown attacks. The sprites are actually pretty big for, Actually, hold on just a second here. That is running a tiny bit loud, isn't it? Let me turn that down. So That should do. Good enough, I guess. The sprites are nice and large, and they're well animated for a game on the Game Boy. It's playable enough, I suppose. So a weird thing happens here. You may also recognize this music as being a remix of a tune from River City Ransom. Pressing both buttons together does not have you jump. It has you duck. Funky, huh? Pressing an attack button while you are ducked performs this nice, big, jumping, flying uppercut. Say it with me. Shoryuken! Shoryuken! Yes, this sort of mechanic you might be thinking of Double Dragon 2 on the NES, actually, which is kind of ironic for a reason I'll make apparent in a short while. Except that you can duck on command to do it, perform that rising uppercut when you want. In that regard, it's actually like Double Dragon Advance. That you can duck on command and perform the rising attacks as you wish. So I want to get as far as the first boss, at least, who will probably knock me down to my last life before I beat him, because it's more than a little ridiculous. These guys aren't so bad to deal with, but the boss is just insane. Oops. You can't run by double tapping, by the way. It really feels like you ought to be able to. It does feel a bit sluggish, honestly. I hit him. Huh. Seems I figured out the trick to this. I need to get him to walk into my foot. Ow. Oh. Ugh, come on! Sheesh. He's just the first boss, and he's more than a little ridiculous. The second boss is actually a lot easier than the first one. Let's do this one kick at a time here. Although I'm sure I'm going to have to use a knockdown attack to finish him off eventually. Oh, man! What is going on here? I know this guy is ridiculous and all, but I can probably just do this all day and have an arbitrarily high score. There we go. Alright, I don't see any serious need to resume this game, so I will instead move on to its US version. So far you might not think it hasn't been that bad for Kunio. I mean, it kind of makes sense for the first game to be, you know, localized in a certain sense, and then at that point, you know, given what happened there, you can't really connect, you know, Super Dodgeball with Renegade, you know, different company and all that, so that kind of doesn't work. Once you get to River City Ransom, it's really starting to get a little gratuitous or obnoxious. It's making less and less sense. You get to Nintendo World Cup and it's like, they keep the names but change the faces? That's like practically insulting. And all the story, all the, you know, plot elements that they put into the game were just completely thrown away. It's like, how could it possibly get any worse? We're on its downhill slope. What could they possibly do now? Well, I'll tell you what they do now. The responsible party this time around is Acclaim. And if you remember Acclaim from the late 80s, early 90s, you might see where this is going already. They liked the game, how it played. They liked the fact that there was a brawler available for the Game Boy, and they were quite happy to port it over. But they liked virtually nothing else about it. Rather than, once again, actually letting Kunio be in a game in the US. Poor son of a bitch. Yup. They took the other Technos title. I am totally in the wrong folder right now. Here we go. Yes. Despite it having absolutely nothing to do with the Double Dragon series, there is in fact, of course, only one protagonist. The Double Dragons aren't present. They took everything and made it look and sound like a Double Dragon game. They're like, yeah, let's just, it has nothing to do with Double Dragon 2, the actual Double Dragon 2, in the slightest. They just pretty much arbitrarily called it this. That's actually going to fade very quickly. After the Black Warriors were gone, it was very calm in the streets of New York. Again, Billy and Jimmy were ready to train their martial arts. They joined a training hall called Scorpions. The boss, Gordon, had made the Scorpions a good name. What? The guys that trained there were very strong. In only a few months, Billy and Jimmy became teachers. But there was a guy that didn't like this. His name was Anderson. Anderson shot Wright, whoever the hell he is, and tried to frame Billy and Jimmy. At once, Gordon, whoever the hell that is, gave out orders to get Billy and Jimmy. Bring Billy here. Okay, boss. At least they added in some animations there in the cutscenes. But yeah, otherwise, you can see it's the same game, same play style, but the music has been changed and the sprites in particular, and the backgrounds, all the graphics have been edited to make it a frickin' Double Dragon wannabe. You still have the flying uppercut. You do not have a knee, by the way. So yes, that flying uppercut deal is literally the only thing connecting this game to Double Dragon 2 in any way, shape, or form. Oof. But you're otherwise playing the exact same game under a different skin and a different name. So once again, Kunio's deserved day in the sun outside of the land of the rising sun only seems further and further away at this point. So are you actually playing Anderson here? As far as I know, no. I do believe you are playing as Billy. Incidentally, one of the big questions that NES fans seem to like to ask is, why was there never a sequel to River City Ransom? The answer to that is, well, actually, of course, there was. There were several more beat-em-ups. Heck, this is one of them. Starring Kunio and pals. But, none of them ever got localized. The first one that followed was actually a, it's still a boxer, but yeah, it looks very different. Ow. I swear he doesn't kick as far, and no, he does, it's just, the animation is a little, different. Alright, so this seems to be the proper tactic to use. That wasn't enough. Ow. Seriously? If I beat this guy on my first life, I'll be, actually rather happy about that. It seems to be the tactic. There he goes, yes. Right. No new cutscene, though. More music. The first, River City Ransom follow-up, was on the NES, and it's a, it takes the style of a Japanese play, in a sense. It's almost like Kunio is playing one of his ancestors. The map has a lot more branching and forking in it, different paths and whatnot. It's a very robust game, and there is an English translated version of it out there, so I might show that off at some point, but it's beyond the scope of tonight. And then there were two more brawlers, both for the Super Famicom. And only one of those actually ever got a US translation, or indeed, yeah, none of these three games that I'm talking about got any sort of localization outside of Japan whatsoever, which is very unfortunate. What did end up happening, someone tried to essentially do the same thing that happened to Renegade. They tried to make an IP fork and actually create a River City Ransom 2 in the US. Got the rights and everything. And it was in progress, and I think you might be able to find some information about it, maybe even the occasional bit of graphics or screenshot or what have you. And then Atlas brought Millions River City Ransom EX out in the US on the Game Boy Advance, a remake of River City Ransom. Without checking to see if they actually had the rights to that name anymore. But I guess due out of respect or whatever, the person who actually had the rights to the name River City Ransom in the US never brought it up as a legal issue. He was apparently actually just happy that there was another River City Ransom game out there and just let it sit. It's weird. From what I understand, there's actually another group that is trying to make a River City Ransom 2 now, but I know very little about that. But yeah, it's it would have been, he would have had them over a barrel. He could have easily sued them and gotten probably a very sizable chunk of the profits out of what Atlas was making from releasing that game. But just didn't do it. He just didn't want to. It's the strangest thing. His lawyer was like, "We've got them over a barrel. It's like, please let me do something." He was like, "No, I don't want to." Very, very strange, interesting, and kind of sad story for fans of River City Ransom who are actually hoping to see a new game actually, released in the US of that style. Yeah, so there you have it. So enough of that absolutely trash bastardization of yet another Kunio game. Now, it's almost a little saddening for this next one. At least they kept the story intact this time. They kept a lot of the character animations, but once again, all the names changed, and boy howdy did a lot of names change. Uh, I will probably spend a sizable amount of time playing. I'll probably do full runs of both this and the US version after. All right, we have this is the longest title yet, so bear with me. Bikuri Nekets Shinkiroku. Yes, I did get that right. Harukanaru. Oops, I have that. Oh, wow, what happened? There we go. What is the cursor doing to me here? Harukanaru. There we go. Harukanaru Keen Medal. Yes, there is one English word in there. And Wikipedia translates that title as Astonishing New Records of Nekets, the Distant Gold Medal. We are on the Famicom again. And this is Technos directly again. This game hails from June 1992. Oh right, I need to fix this again. Multi-core emulators are convenient, but when you're dealing with things in different aspect ratios, sometimes it's a little less convenient than I would like. KK. There it is. Right, so I'll be actually letting the English version of this story play. They actually left it in the game, in the US version. As a matter of fact, I can probably just skip ahead here. I'll actually be rather impressed if you know what the US version of this game is. It's not the most well-known of titles. This is sort of a piss take on the Olympics, in a sense. It's Olympics done well, hot-blooded style. And here we have 4 schools to choose from, but if you want the full story approach, you do of course have to play as Nekets High School at the top, where we've of course got Kunio there at the first slot. Down here, you may recognize Ricky in the first slot. He's the team captain for other school there. And there are a couple of others. I can go into a little more detail when I play the US version because I have the cheat sheet here. But suffice it to say that some of these characters, other than just those 2, are also from River City Ransom. I will, of course, play our man Kunio. Neketu. There is actually no TU in Japanese. It always has that S sound in it when you use that letter. So alphabetically, that actually does make sense, but it's always pronounced as Nekets. Yes, for each individual event, you get to choose a different member of your team. Some events are particularly grueling, so you might not want to. You can actually use the same person for all of them, but as they lose health, they become a lot less likely to make it through later events if you keep using the same one, so splitting it up a bit makes good sense. And you do get to do a bit of shopping, River City Ransom style, before each event begins. Girl actually leads the character around. There is a sports shop that you can go in here. Yeah. You start with 5 gold medals, and you can actually spend them for bennies here. As far as what these things actually do, I'll save that for when I'm playing the US version. At any rate, in order to win, you need to end up with more medals than everybody else has, so you have to be judicious in what you buy, if anything. And there's one other thing that you can do on the screen. She'll use the swing. Just wanted to show that off. You cannot do that in the US version, so I definitely wanted to make sure I showed that off. Okay, so here we have the hurdles. We can jump the hurdles. We can bash through the hurdles. Some hurdles are taller than you. You can pick up the hurdles and hook them at the other racer. Ow. You can also perform a hurricane kick, Double Dragon style. You time it right on a jump. Sometimes a hurdle is holding a medal. If you can pick it up, it's yours. All the medals that you find are gold medals. Oops. It only matters who's in the lead at the very end. Mind you, if you do enough damage to your opponent, you might actually knock them out and disqualify them. Alright, I gotta be careful. You can also slide under the hurdles. Hopefully I can cherry pick this guy. Yes, there we go. Oh, damn, really? So you might see messages in the back, or sort of advertisements for a company called Todo Group. This gets translated to Thornley in the US version. It's amazing that there even was a US version of this game, frankly. Ooh. Firearm. A hurricane kick can stop an incoming hurdle. I think you can also slide under it, maybe? Positioning is right. Oh! Yeah. I may just want to try to stay in the lead. Rather than risk, tapping away. Oh, he's gonna try to cherry pick me if I'm not. Ah! It was my own fault! Damn it. Oh well. So I'm unfortunately relegated to, well actually I'm playing for 3rd place right now. Ah, damn it. Oh, it's Ricky himself, too. They gave me the boss man here of, that school to play against. So the Todo Group is essentially a group of ringers that were brought in to sponsor the tournament. They're supposed to be all-star athletes. And to say the deck is stacked against them? What on earth is wrong with me? To say that the deck is stacked in their favor is a massive understatement. Because once the other school teams here face off against one another to determine which is the best, they will always go up against that ringer team. Managed to win that one anyway. So they always challenge the winner, as it were. And as a direct result, that means they never do worse than 2nd place. Yeah, I am not actually participating here. Yeah. So the guy up top is the ringer, as it were. And you will always be rooting against them. No matter what school it is that's up against them, you always want them to win. you always get to see the final round, as it were. Yeah, the ringers actually have English names. It's written in katakana, so the guy at the top row there his name is actually Jimmy. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. He got it. Nice. You can see the the standings there. Yeah, they never do worse than second place. They always get immediately shunted into the finals. And this is what you earn for the different positions that you are in each segment. The winner gets 15 gold medals, second place gets 5, third place, which is what I got, that's high school there, gets 1. And then fourth place gets 5 silvers, and last gets 5 bronze. And then there's a special reward handed out at the bottom for best overall performance, and that also went to the winning team in this case. But at least it didn't go to the ringers. So now we have the next event. Which is the, it's the hammer golf event, right? Can't resist that. So this is a very, very peculiar little design for an event here. So you button mash to build up strength, and then you throw the hammer, and you can steer it a little, holding left and right. But you're doing this on a golf course. There are totally water hazards and sand traps and rough spots to have to deal with. There are also, medals in the air that you can collect by throwing the hammer through them. But as far as actually winning the event is concerned, I should have shortchanged the throw there. I should have held left. At least I'm getting a lot of medals. Fortunately, it just bounced into the rough. Yeah, you see the numbers changing on the right-hand side there. Top one is the current throw. The one below that is the distance remaining to the hole. Versus 1 stroke penalty, and you're back at the edge of the water. If you have a limited amount of time to throw it, you see the power bar start to flash when it's gonna run out. Yeah, if you don't get rid of it in time... Yeah, he trips and falls like that. Wanted to show you that. He can actually also throw himself with the hammer on a bad throw, which is hilarious, but I can't count on that happening. Yeah, this is going to be a terrible, terrible run, and I knew that. I knew I was coming in last place anyway, so I was figuring I'll just show you the stupid, funny things that can happen. Yeah. You never actually miss the hole, by the way. It will always go in. For this event, it will always show you the best AI performance, no matter what team it was that accomplished it. It's being an individual event, it's just whoever's run is the fewest throws to the hole. You know, counting penalties for water hazards. Hopefully the medals that I grabbed on the way are, will make up for my, horrible loss here. Look at that throw. Holy cow. And it bounces over the sand trap. Man. Well, since it is someone in red who is doing this, this actually means that the ringer team did worse than these guys did. It always shows you the best AI run. Everyone else did worse than they did. Except maybe you, the player. It's going all the way, isn't it? No! Yes, it is. Okay. Slow roll. Wow, they did it in only 6 throws. That's impressive, actually. Oh, right, of course. In this event, because it's an individual event, the ringers can actually come in worse than 2nd place. They came in 4th this time. That bodes well. Was that the same team that won the first event? Wow. Dominating. If that's the case. 2 of them have similar names. Not sure which is which. Okay, so this event is presumably a race. A swimming race. In a like a canal of sorts. But yeah, it's never decided by who crosses the finish line. As a matter of fact, it is entirely about beating the crap out of your opponents so that they don't finish. That is literally the purpose of this event. Ah, it might be the green team. It might be. I can just pass there. Skip that. So below the HP bar at the bottom, you see an air gauge. You can only spend so much time underwater. So right now I'm trying to avoid being dragged underneath, have him spend his air. There we go. You otherwise get into clashes. You can jump across the line into the other lane. Ooh, darn. Properly timed straight jump, you can intercept them. Land on the other person, and you can start to strangle them. Go down to follow up. Empty out their air, and they take damage. Oops! Darn. Ah, I didn't catch that one. You can, ooh, oops. Mash the jump button to swim faster underwater. Ooh. When you're at the surface, you can press the attack button to breathe. Try to regain some precious air. Medals do go by at the bottom, but it's, there we go, got him. That was rough. Because of how quickly they appear, the way that the characters are aligned in the plane, you need to basically already be there when it shows up in order to grab one. If you see it go by, it's probably too late to reach it. This guy apparently had a much easier first round because he still has a lot of health. There we go. Now those clashes are all about proper timing. Caught him. Seriously? This game is also multiplayer, by the way. I'm pretty sure with the, at least in the US version of the 4 score, you can have a person play every team. But the ringers are always still there. There is always an AI team. Get under. Damn. Oop. No. Ah, he got me. Best I could do now is 3rd. I'll have to win this fight. Damn. Well, at least I got a medal out of that. Seriously? No. Yeah, this is a tough one. This is a tough event. And now we get to see the follow-up battle here. The ringer is on the right. His name is Raphael. Ugh. At this point, I almost kind of want the Ringers to win, given how well this team has been doing. It's weird. There's at the end of the last event, there is a series of additional bonus individual rewards that are handed out. Additional medals get tossed around. And the final reward is for sportsmanship, and it will always, 100% of the time, go to a member of the Ringer team. So, as if they didn't have the deck stacked in their favor enough. Yeah, it's actually winning this game is an extremely difficult thing to do. Yeah, came in 4th. Ooh, but I got the extra reward at the end. I got those 5 gold medals. Nice. Fantastic. So there's a chance. There is a chance. If I can manage to not totally screw up this event, that will help tremendously. This event is the, this is a rooftop run event. You don't have much... You only get one shot at this, and you don't have a lot of time to react to things. Grab the unicycle to cross the ropes. Oh. Oh, damn, he should have been able to grab that ledge. Okay. That behind, I need the stick! Oh no! No, you get 3 falls. Oh, he grabbed the edge. It's not over yet. I needed that unicycle. No, alright. I made it to 9 buildings. Past 9 buildings. Let's see how that does against the AI here. This is the toughest event to actually learn how to handle. Calathug, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy your stay. He missed the plant! But he did grab that ledge. Keep in mind, this is the best AI run, so if he does worse than I did, I came in 1st place. Nah, he made it to building 9. And got the unicycle. That'll do it. Oh! He still had another fall left. Oh, is he gonna make it all the way? Nope. Team. So I don't know what position I've come in. I know it wasn't 1st though. 3rd? Yeah, 3rd. Oh. That event is actually a lot of fun when you get used to it, but it's easily the hardest to learn. It's a tough one. So only one event remains. And, well, this is, of course, a Kunio game, so it's judo. We are now just plain fighting. Kunio doesn't need any help with this. I like the backdrop here. It is different for the US version. And I will of course start each fight by grabbing the 3 medals in the corners of the screen. Now, this is a rather button mashy deal here. Ooh, dropped a medal. Grab it, okay. You do have dash attacks, standing attacks. You can try to time them, lower your opponent's power. But when you get into a grapple, I hit it one too many times there. You're basically trying to mash out their power before they mash out yours. If you're gonna lose, and you know you're gonna lose, you can try to escape. Wait for your power to regain. Oh, he picked his medal back up again. As you're still, if you manage to empty out their power as you continue to hit the button, you'll be cycling through your different moves, your different attacks, and you need to hit the other button to actually decide on the one you're going to use. They just do different amounts of damage, they have different animations. It's all a matter of knowing which one to stop on to get as much damage in on your opponent as possible. Ooh! Ah! Nope, you got me there. Ow. Nope. Ah, come on! Ah! Ow. Oops. One too many presses there. You'll be seeing the English names of these moves when I play the US version after this. Give me that, yes. This is the only event where you can actually lose medals. Well, you can spend them in the shop, but yeah, this is the only way they can otherwise be taken from you. So the fact that this event is last does mean that there's quite a bit of a chance for a comeback. You've not been doing so well. Oh, come on, Kunio. We can do this. Get him! Ah! If I can get in just one more good fireball spike, I should be able to win this. Ah! Oh no! Alright. This could still happen. Are you kidding me? That was ridiculously fast! No. Damn it. Oh, man. I did screw up a few too many times there. If I had gotten the fireball spike one of those 2 times where I didn't have it, that probably would have been enough. I want to make sure I get those medals. Very important. My best chance here. Oh, no you don't. Got him! Ugh. Nuts! No. Oh no! Ugh! That's one of the most powerful attacks out there. Yes. One more blow ought to do it. Oh no. Ugh. Still anyone's game. Ah, where are the medals going? Grab that one anyway. Ah. So that's a 3rd place finish. Let's see who actually made it to the finals. Juni? Must be French. Ooh, that was a close one. Oh, yeah, that's one of the bigger moves there. Yeah, different characters, of course, have different movesets. I do believe that Kunio's Fireball Spike is the strongest attack of any of the characters. This is definitely looking like it's going to go Green's way. Yes, yes indeed. Ringers did not do well at all. There's Kunio in third. And now we have the final chance to alter the standings, the individual awards. Unfortunately, I'm not sure which team these are going to. Ah, Kunio got a 10-point bonus there. Although I'm pretty sure that's my guy that got the minus 15 as well. Yep. And Steve got the 15 at the end. It goes to the Ringer team every single time. So now we have the final standings. Yeah, I came in third. Sounds about right. Green team is in second. Overall winners are the red team. The Ringers got trashed that run. Surprised. And there's the ending screen, which I wanted to show off. And incidentally, the game actually soft locks here. It just stays on this indefinitely until you reset it or turn off the power. Yes, the US version has a different ending screen. As I mentioned, you actually can't use the swing during the shopping sections either. So, yeah, it's obviously not the same. So, does anybody actually know what the US version of this game is called? Does anybody know? Didn't seem like anybody put it into chat. Technos themselves did the release here too. Nobody? Chat lag? Those are the initials. That gives it to anybody. Yeah. Amazingly enough, this game actually did get released in the US. Crashing the Boys Street Challenge. Fun stuff. Let me get that open. And you will actually be able to see the story this time. They actually kept it intact, although once again all the names have changed. So I will let the intro play. You can actually read it. Crash, Cooney, and the Southside Boys swept the All-City track meet again. Like always, Cooney smashed all the rich snobs from up on the hill in every event. The worst healer, Todd Thornley III, was furious at losing to Crash and the Boys. As Southside celebrated, Todd issued his challenge. You're going down, Cooney! Anytime, Thornley. Me and my boys will take you on any time, any place. Now, there was no turning back from the challenge. Winner takes all. Crash and the Boys Street Challenge. Technos did this themselves. And they still didn't connect it to any of the other Kunio games. Not even the other ones that they themselves did the localization for. Set it up as an entirely different IP. 59th floor of Thornley Industries Worldwide HQ. I will answer that question later, Jesendar. Have you heard the news, Mr. Thornley? It didn't go well for the Hillers. I know, Mr. Lee. I've sent for my son, Todd. What a disgrace he is to us. Father, please don't throw me out! Silence, loser! We don't tolerate failures. We can't let Crash and the Southside boys keep showing us up, Mr. Thornley. Todd, you must challenge them to a rematch. I'd like to get Kuni out there with no rules to protect him. That's it! Father, I'll challenge Crash to an unsanctioned contest to show him. And to rub it in, we'll take him on his own turf on the south side. This better work, Todd, otherwise you're history. I have a backup plan, Mr. Thornley. I'll build a team of super athletes from our 900,000 employees, just in case. You really want to do this, Todd? I mean, why do we have to go down there? Southside is way too dangerous to be playing macho ego games. Quiet, Skip! I've got no choice. This time, Kuni has done it. I'm tired of those slobs from the south side making me look stupid. You're doing that just fine yourself, Todd. Clean! Crash and the Southsiders make me very nervous, Todd. I'm scared. And Skip would have a very good reason to be scared. Oh, grow up, Skip, you worm. I've got to find Sprites. If there's schools joining us, the Hillers will teach Crash a lesson or two. Ah! What happened to his eye, Mike? Naturally, the Southsiders accepted Todd's challenge, and the stage was set. Okay, yes, the reason why Skip is so scared of the south side is because to link up the dots through, you know, who he actually is as a character in the original Japanese games, he's Slick. He was the final boss of River City Ransom that Todd was just talking to. He knows how bad South Side is. He tried to take it over once and it didn't end well. Ugh. Okay, so here we have Southside High, Washington. I think they're called Lincoln and Jefferson, actually. They just use presidents' names for the schools. Washington, Lincoln, and Jefferson High. Okay, so to look at my my cheat sheet here and tell you the lineup here. Of course, you know, Crash is, you know, our new Kunio. To go into some of these other teams here, in the green team, we have Baldy. He is Rocco from River City Ransom. Monty at the end of the red team is Thor. Wheels is Turk. Spreck down here is Ivan. Clint is Tex. So yeah, they're actually all bosses from River City Ransom. A good portion of the characters there. This is a wild event. Are you sure you are up to it? Let's start. Yeah, so you can actually see what those stats mean now. Power, speed, defense. Bring noise along for this first one. And I can go shopping, but I can't go on this wing. Such a shame that they took that out. Information shop here. Rules inspiration available. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Of course you recognize the shopping music from River City Ransom here as well. Yeah, that is a different shop, that's right. food store. What? Are you sure? It has negative effects. Why doesn't decrease any one of the opponent's power? Yeah, bonus hit points, you can see they're extremely expensive. Don't need to buy any goodies here. Buy useful items here. Everything's expensive. Well worth buying. Sneakers. These cool shoes will give you more speed. Buy this if you want to run faster. Yeah, so it is actually worth spending a small amount if it means you'll do a lot better in an event. If it makes the difference between winning and coming in second or third, it's a huge help. You even have special techniques you can unlock. Tax, greaser, spaz roll. Don't break shape, buy something. This item you can break through hurdles with greater ease. Yeah, you can see that the background has been changed to look more like something out of the south side, right? Oh, come on, really? Ugh. Damn. It's got me pinned down here. Yeah, I do like how they changed the hurdle graphics to actually have stripes on them. Makes them look like highway barriers. Very fitting, actually. Uh-oh. At this point, I might get a DNF. Gotta be really careful here. I can't believe I've taken so much damage. Oh no! I did! Oh! I got KO'd. That was painful. That was really painful. And he doesn't heal up nearly as much as I would like the next run at this. Guess I should have brought someone with more hit points. Yes. Oh no. Damn it. Well, I came in 4th place in that event, that's bad. Which team will prevail indeed? Yep. The T, Team Thornley. Crush. You may actually recognize the face of Crusher there. That's Ricky. They brought in Ricky as one of the ringers. Yeah, they sort of translated the character sprites for this game. You may recall that in the Japanese version, Ricky was the captain of the second team down. They ended up replacing him with Todd in this game, but they still used Ricky's head for one of the ringers. And he won! Yeah, Team Thornley seems to do a lot better in Crashing the Boys Street Challenge than their equivalent in the original Japanese version. Lincoln got the Hurt Ol' Burners bonus. Yeah, I am definitely coming in on the backside here. Let's tee it up. Power is pretty much all that matters here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Crash himself for this one. I'm going to try to get the Iron Man bonus at the end. Yeah. I'm sure that this course can actually be learned. I don't think it's random. You can probably figure out proper strengths to throw it at, to always land in the green areas, get a good amount of medals on the way. This is something I've never actually done. Usually just try to throw it as hard as I can. Ugh! Yeah, if you don't actually know the course, it's pretty much luck where the thing lands. Technically, there's no luck in this event, but it certainly feels like it. I wonder if anyone's ever done a tool-assisted run of this. It certainly wouldn't be a speed run. It'd be interesting to see somebody try to basically just utterly dominate every event and get as many medals as possible. Oh. Failed to realize how close I was to the hole. Alright, got that in 8 shots. It's not so bad. Ah, Team Washington is the best AI run. So it's nice to know that Thornley didn't win this. They are at best second. Nice. Again, if this player does worse than I did, that means I won. Sheesh. Alright. This might actually end up being a tie, and I'm not sure how it breaks those. Ooh! Yes! Alright, so that's one event I've won. There's no way that's going in the pin. Yep. Alright. If I could actually win this run, that would be fantastic. I don't expect it to happen. It's been a very long time, but maybe, just maybe, I can show you the ending as well. Yes. Even got the Hammer Jammers bonus. That bodes extremely well. It's now time for the frickin' swimming event. Which I will... well... No, yeah, you don't heal up, do you? Yeah, this one's gonna be for cheese, I think. I don't want to risk a crash on this one. Ooh! First opponent, Todd. Yes. Ooh, left under. Ah, come on! Damn it. Yes, got it. There we go. No. Tag, you're it. Perfect. Yes! Yes! This is going quite well right now. Took one little hit there, but... ah! Lost my rhythm there. Okay. Come here, you. Got him. He's gonna take one more out, I think. Back here. Yes! Okay. It's the first round one. If I can win this one, I'm getting at least second place. Side, please. There we go. Got my rhythm going now. Yes. all about timing that jump across to the other side. If you do it too soon or too late, you won't catch them. Ah! Air, please. There we go. This event took me a long time to learn. Ugh. As you can see, I still don't get it every time. Whew. Alright, so I'm guaranteed at least second now. If I want to win, gotta beat this guy. Gotta beat a member of Team Thornley. Evasion. Let him wear out his air underwater there. He's trying to chase cheese around. Oh, I wasn't able to get the jump. Ah, got to jump on him there. Oh, we both ran out of air. Oh, die! Took one too many breaths there. Yeah, this is not going well. Look how fast he's moving around down there. Oh, he dove back under. Expected him to jump across. He's being very evasive. What are you trying to do? Run out the clock? Gotcha. There we go. There, you're in my house, sucker. Oh, came back to this side. There we go. Ah! Oh, phew! That was way too close for my liking. Yes. Oh, that was almost a big mistake. Just recover. Got him. Almost out of health. I really need to get through this without any more mistakes here. Ah! Ah! Damn it. Bridge too far. I'll have to settle for second. Ugh. Why did Washington get water warriors? Damn it. It means they actually got more than I did. Now we have the rooftop jumping event. Yeah, that was, yeah, it's a tiny bit short. It's an extremely unforgiving event. Speed's all that really... Oh. Let's have Dragon do this one. You can lose hit points if you end up falling. Oh, did I make it to the... Ah, damn it. Alright, 2 buildings. I want to... Ah! Oh no. I don't think I'll reach the, Yeah. Oh, that was terrible. You only get the one shot at it. It's a tough event. Sometimes the AI completely tanks this, sometimes it makes it all the way through. It's extremely random. Oh, made it as far as I did. Grab the medals going across. Yeah, this is, this does not bode well for our heroes. He's still going, and he hasn't fallen once yet. Oh. Made it to the finish line, though. Barely, but he made it. Ugh. 4th place. Alright, this is where it all comes down. This is where you can make a massive comeback. I can do this. This can still be done. Yeah, notice the background has changed. It's not a nice, neat judo ring. It's just a... Ah! Just a straight old street fight. Yeah. I gotcha. Oops. Oh, that's still not bad. One more would have been better, though. Give me that. Ugh! Son of a... Go. That's what I need to see. Ugh. Ultimate drop. Knocked out all his power points without a grapple. Uh-oh. Whoa! That was fast. Nope, catch him there. Aw, man. Ugh, that was terrible. That was absolutely horrible. What? How the hell? This is ridiculous. Ugh. That's alright. It's over. Didn't matter what move I got there. Ugh. I ended up losing quite a bit of health in that match. There we are. 3 medals. Oh dear. No. That one isn't so bad. Yes! Ah! That was so fast! Come on. Alright. Let's let the power points rebuild. Nope. Ah! Nope, that one's his. Ugh. Really? I'm softened up and then I just can't seem to get the grapple. Oh, yeah, that was poor timing there. Nope. Still not enough. Oops. A pissant move there. There we go, there's a big chunk. Stole a medal from him too. That giant swing isn't too bad. No, I'm not losing that medal. Come on. Don't be like this. Just being a jerk. No. Not losing medals. Oh, no, that did go to him. I thought that one was mine. Ah, oh, you son of a... Give it back! Goodbye. Thank you. Ugh. Alright. Took quite a pounding there. Ooh, Crusher again. Looks like Kunio and Ricky against each other. Oh dear, stupid Sonic throw. Yes, indeed he did. Ooh. Nope. Ow! This is his nastiest attack. The lower the boom punch is a big one. Ooh, that was about to fade. I got him. I got him. Yes. Give me that. Wow, that was something else. Ooh. Just barely broke out of that. Oh, got me on that one. Yeah, he may get the lower the boom punch every single time, and it is his best move. Nope. Yeah, if that happens again, I've lost. Nope. Showing off. Damn. Oh well. I got movers and shakers at least, so that wasn't too bad. Now we have the individual prizes, which can make or break you. Sir versatility went to crush. Damn, I was hoping to get that. Of course I did. Of course I did. Oh, I got that at least. Yep. Okay. Every single time, that will go to Thornley. Really? I did even worse this time than I did before? I came in 4th? There is a nice little animated cutscene. It's actually kind of long. If you do win with Southside, a proper ending story, but it's a tough game to do that too. So here's the ending screen of this version of the game. The music's the same, but obviously the graphics are different. Coming soon, Crash and the Boys Ice Challenge. So they actually were planning on making another Crash and the Boys game. A hockey game, obviously. Never actually materialized. And the funny thing is that, well, there actually is a Japanese, Kunio game that is hockey. Damn. I wrote it down, but I don't remember which title it is. Oh, there we go. Yes, it's E8P2 Neketsu Hakibu Subete Koronde Daironto. Yes. And the funny thing is that actually came out before this game did, before the Japanese version of this one. So if they actually did manage to localize this game, they would have actually presented these games out of order. And it wouldn't have surprised me if they ended up doing some of the other sports games that Kunio has been involved in as well, but yes, sadly, Technos themselves didn't actually last all that much longer themselves as a company, as I recall. And they did end up essentially moving on to the SNES, and yeah, that just never happened. We did not get that one. Such a shame. But it's a good fun game, what it is. It is an IP of one. Alright, so I have about 25 more minutes, and I'm probably not going to need all of them. I do have one more game to show. One more. And this is, of all things, a Neo Geo title. They made a Super Dodgeball release. Neo Geo. I've got one more Japanese word to introduce you to during the course of this. Yes. Well, actually, technically two. No, basically is like of, but in reverse. You could think of it as an apostrophe S. And Densetsu is legend. So this is essentially, yeah. Yes, legend of Kunio's hot-blooded dodgeball. I guess would be how you would phrase that. And actually, come to think of it, I should probably, rather than put the word dodgeball in, I need to quickly check one thing here in this game's setup. Need to tell it to use the Japanese BIOS, as it will actually affect the title. Yes, you can recognize Kunio right there from the company's logo screen. You're probably recognizing some of these characters as they go by. Yeah. Kunio no Kunaketsu Dodgeball Densetsu. This plays so much better than the NES version, it's not even funny. That is, of course, Kunio and Ricky. Looking the best they ever have. You can fake a throw. You can actually charge up power in this game and taunt and all that sort of fun stuff. Yes, Kunio team, Yuki team, Sabu team. That's right, Sabu, the boss from the original game, has his own team here. Kenji team, Shinji team, remember he's the boss of the motorcycle gang. Isuzu team, she's, yeah, Big Mama Kim. And of course, Ricky's team. So yeah, it's like all the gang is back. It's like a retelling of the original story. This is Kunio's night, so I'll play Kunio's team. Ah! Yeah. Ooh, I did not time that correctly. These characters in this game actually have special moves, commands. As you can see, he actually tripped and rolled the ball. Oh, the ref took it. Yes! This actually feels like a fighting game, which is probably what they were going for in the first place. They won't let me grab it across the line. Oh! Yes! Kicking butt with Kamekichi right now. KO! You win! Complete with life and time bonuses. And hey, it's a game on the Neo Geo, so why shouldn't it feel like a fighting game, right? Yes, when you've KO'd somebody, they appear on the far side of the, Uh-oh. Ah! Yeah, Miyuki has this fantastic slow throw that's actually extremely hard to catch. Oh! Ow! I usually play as Miyuki's team. Keiko is actually one of their strongest members. That super throw that she has is ridiculous. Ow! That hit both of my party members. Party members? Yeah, some of the characters are just sprite swaps of each other on these teams, but bullet swaps. Yes, sometimes you have the option of recruiting for your team someone that you've defeated. I will gladly accept Miyuki on my team. That's Sabu. He brought his gun. Oh, really? Ooh, countered it. Jerk. Yes. For as long as he stays on the near side of the line, he's a sitting duck. Ow! Damn. Ugh. Oh. Ow! That hit both of them! Oh no! He psyched me out! Damn! Oh, well. A lot of fun. Very well designed game. So, so you're probably now wondering, what did they do to Kunio this time? The US release of this game, how has he been bastardized now? As not once has he gotten proper credit in the US. All these games that have been... This is the 7th game with Kunio that had an overseas release. You may be wondering just what they did to him on this one. Well, I will gladly show you. Switch the BIOS over. There's a lot of them in there. Where is it? US MVS. There we go. Reset this. just let it play out, just let it soak in. They of course changed the title screen to read Super Dodgeball, but you've probably noticed they haven't changed any of the character sprites, have they? They're still very recognizable as their original incarnations. Actually, let this play out so you can read it. Kunio team? Yuki, Sabu, Kenji, Shinji, Isuzu, Riki. They changed nothing. It took 7 games. But Technos finally had a US release of a Kunio game where they didn't change him at all. 1996, a decade after the original game, they finally let the rest of the world know about their fantastic protagonist. The original hot-blooded badass finally had his day in the spotlight. Now, admittedly, this game did not receive a wide release in the US. There was no home cartridge version of it released, only an arcade version. But it did get a release. It is out there. It finally happened. He finally got his due respect. Hey, you're not up to dodgeball. Oh! I'm surprised I caught that. Yes. Does not build up power very quickly at all. Oh! That backfired! There we go. Oh no, what on earth was that?! Yeah! This game still has all sorts of techniques and tricks and whatnot that I haven't learned. There is all sorts of stuff in this game. What?! He did his super from one side of the enemy's ring to the other?! There's something I didn't know that could happen. Wow. One of these days, I am really going to properly learn this game. There's just so much hidden in it. I thought I blocked too soon. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh! Damn it. Yes. Yes, apparently this game has super moves. News to me. You're not very excited. Come back again when you're stronger. I have never seen that happen before in this game. Well, I take Kenji into my team. Yeah, sure. Enters the arena on his motorcycles. Uh-oh. Ah! He just held on to it. He just didn't throw it. Uh-oh. Ah! This is not looking good for our hero here. Yeah, I would like to let somebody else take point for a bit. Oh! God damn it! Oh! Whew. That's a good throw. Oh, that was beautiful! Oh, that spiraled right through him. Oh dear. Ah! Again with the triple teaming. What's going on here? Ah! Oh no! Kenji, get up! Oh, they nailed him. Oh well. Yeah! That was great, baby. Jeez. Alrighty. Fun stuff. Ah. Whew. So Kunio finally got a US game. Finally. Where he got to be himself. Took long enough, but it finally happened. Technos, as I mentioned before, is no longer around. The rights to a lot of their former properties are in the hands of a company called Million. They did release a couple of games. They did Game Boy Advance, River City Ransom EX, and Double Dragon Advance, another excellent title. Those are both published in the US by Atlas. And from there, they've been mainly doing licensing out of Double Dragon and Kunio to other companies that want to make games. Apparently, they are quite generous in allowing that to be spread around. It's like you want to make a game, apparently licensing it isn't all that expensive. They are quite happy to share that and spread the love, as it were. If you look at the two new Double Dragon games that came out on Xbox Live Arcade, you can see just how easy it is to to get the license. WayForward, of course, did Double Dragon Neon, and some company whose name does not deserve to be remembered did some crappy Double Dragon 2 wannabe. As far as Kunio himself is concerned, he's been kept busy. No fewer than 5 games, 5, have come out on the 3DS. all of this world, I should say. Actually, one of them does not feature Kunio. Ricky is the star of it. The most recent game, I want to say, was in 2015, and was actually on the PlayStation 3. So Kunio's story is definitely not over yet. Not by a long shot. He is still going strong. There may yet be more Kunio games in the future. None of them have been released in the... Oh! I stand corrected. I stand totally corrected. I don't know how I managed to miss this little tidbit, but the most recent one actually was released in the US. Although I don't know if Kunio is actually mentioned in it or not. River City Super Sports Challenge. All-Stars Special is its title. It wouldn't surprise me if it's called Alex in that game, but I haven't looked. But suffice it to say that there are still definitely more Kunio games that have been produced. The most recent in 2015. So his story is perhaps not yet completed. But this episode of Throwback Thursday is hopefully you've all enjoyed this little showcase about a man who has a very, very long history in video games that is virtually unknown outside of Japan, despite the fact that his games are. And hopefully this was entertaining and educational. Hope you enjoyed it. Of course, tomorrow is my free-for-all Friday. I am, again, going to be starting those late for the next few weeks. So around 10:15 Eastern Daylight Time, US, is when I'll be starting. I should run for at least 4 hours. I will play whatever I and or others feel like, so come on by. Feel free to make requests in chat, and I will play them. If it's a game that I have, if it's something you've seen me play on stream before, or if it's just about anything that can be emulated via, like the arcade or NES, I should have access to that. If I don't, I will work on that. I've got a few other options available. Come on by, challenge me, maybe introduce me to something new if it's something I actually haven't seen or heard of before, which is kind of a difficult thing to do, but it has been known to happen, and I'm always happy when it does. So yeah, feel free to stop on by if that is that. Next Tuesday, of course, still more Fire Emblem. Wednesday, more Master of Magic. It's going a heck of a lot better this time. And I have no idea what I'm doing next Throwback Thursday. If you have any ideas for a theme you'd like to see me run on Throwback Thursday, please send me a message. You can tweet me. I'm at @thezopmeister. The is important. Or you can send me a message over Twitch or whisper me after the stream if you'd like. And yeah, I'll take a look at that. Otherwise, I'm sure I'll come up with something. There are hundreds of ideas, but this is one that I wanted to do sooner rather than later. I could, in fact, do another theme. I could do Kunio again later, and I could just do Kunio games that never got releases outside of Japan. That would actually be an interesting thing to do, and there's certainly plenty of titles there that I could tap into. Oh, excuse me. I would have to do a lot more. Actually, I didn't do any SNES stuff at all because none of Kunio's SNES games made it outside of Japan at all. So that is actually there's plenty of material there for another theme. Although I probably won't do that next week. I probably won't do Kunio twice in a row. But it is something that I will keep in mind. That is a possibility, and I can definitely do just about any other theme that that someone else comes up with, or some interesting ideas. I'm sure I'll remember a few and spit them out. One idea that came to mind, I actually did sort of during my test stream period, I did the games of TechCon as sort of a theme once. And it might be a good thing to give that the proper full Throwback Thursday treatment. That happen some point sooner rather than later, unless somebody else has a better idea. But feel free to send them in. Yeah, that's about it for me here. Yeah, my time is up. So I will let you go. Take care, enjoy yourselves, and never get to play.